Managing African gray loneliness. Innovative solutions for a happy, engaged bird. African gray parrots are known for their incredible intelligence, but with that intelligence comes emotional complexity. These birds are highly social and need regular interaction to stay mentally and emotionally healthy. Left alone for long periods, they can become bored, anxious, and even depressed. But keeping your African gray engaged goes beyond the typical toys. It's about creating an enriched environment that taps into their natural instincts. In this video, we'll explore innovative solutions for managing loneliness and ensuring your gray stays happy, active, and connected. African greys are flock animals by nature, which means that in the wild, they are rarely alone. When kept as pets, their need for social interaction doesn't disappear. Loneliness can lead to a range of issues, from feather plucking and vocalization to aggressive behaviors. While we can't always be with them, the good news is that there are creative ways to keep your parrot mentally stimulated and emotionally content. Let's look at some effective strategies to combat loneliness and boredom. One of the most effective ways to keep an African gray engaged is through foraging activities. In the wild, these birds spend a significant portion of their day searching for food. Recreating this natural behavior at home is a great way to stimulate their mind. Foraging toys that hide treats encourage your bird to problem solve, helping them stay focused and reducing feelings of loneliness. But here's a tip. Try rotating foraging puzzles regularly to keep them fresh and challenging. Even something as simple as placing treats in wrapped paper or a cardboard box can turn feeding time into a mentally enriching experience. Training your African gray to learn new tricks isn't just a fun party trick. It's an essential part of keeping their brilliant mind sharp. African grays love learning, and the process of mastering new skills builds trust between you and your bird. You can start with simple commands like step up or turn around, then progress to more complex tasks, such as fetching objects or identifying colors. Not only does this mental workout keep them entertained, but it also strengthens your bond, helping to alleviate any loneliness they may feel. Spending direct quality time with your African gray is perhaps the most powerful antidote to loneliness. These birds thrive on companionship, and your interaction is essential to their well-being. Regularly talking to them, playing interactive games, and simply being in the same room while they observe you can have a huge impact on their emotional health. You don't need to be entertaining them 24/7, but your presence and attention are key to helping them feel secure and connected. African greys are highly auditory creatures, and sound plays a big role in keeping them engaged. Leaving music on or playing recordings of birdsong can simulate the feeling of being in a flock. Some parrots even enjoy watching TV or listening to audiobooks. Just be mindful of the content. Positive, calm sounds can soothe and stimulate, while erratic or loud noises might cause stress. Try experimenting with different genres of music or nature documentaries to see what your bird responds to best. Even something as simple as your voice recordings, played back while you're out of the house, can bring comfort. If your household allows it, introducing your African gray to another bird or even a pet of another species can offer valuable social interaction. While caution is always necessary when introducing animals, many African grays enjoy the company of fellow birds or even form relationships with dogs and cats. Just make sure that any introductions are done carefully, with your supervision, and always prioritize safety and compatibility. Socializing with others helps your gray feel like they're part of a larger flock, reducing feelings of isolation. Narrator. Toys are, of course, essential, but African grays can become bored with the same old options. To keep your bird mentally stimulated, regularly rotate their toys and introduce new ones that challenge them in different ways. Focus on puzzles, chew toys, and climbing structures that activate both their beak and brain. Even something as simple as adding different textures, colors, or interactive features can make an old toy feel brand new. Customize playtime by mixing in DIY toys made from safe household items like paper rolls or wooden blocks. It's a cost-effective way to keep their environment interesting. Loneliness can be a real challenge for African gray parrots, but with the right enrichment and care, you can ensure your bird stays mentally active and emotionally content. By combining foraging, training, socializing, and auditory stimulation, you'll create an environment where your gray can thrive. Remember, these birds aren't just pets. They're companions that need your time, love, and creativity. With these innovative solutions, you can help prevent loneliness and keep your African gray happy for years to come.